theme. This presentation that I've made, the content is not my original copyrighted content. It's based on a book that I've read and studied. I'm showing it to you. If you like, you could come and see it later. So this is all of us as bariatric patients, or otherwise people who are not bariatric patients in this room also have always experienced an extreme form of an extreme emotion, which is guilt. And the two most counterproductive emotions that all human beings experience are guilt and anger. Albert Pinto को गुस्सा क्यों आता है ना? Anger and guilt are the two most counterproductive emotions. So I've decided, with the team's help, we have together decided to talk on guilt today, because it's very inspiring to hear a lot of people who are motivated and on track. But what about the other people who sometimes slip and they're not always on track? And then when you slip the slippery slope, you experience an emotion called guilt. You feel guilty. So these are the things that I'm going to be covering in a very short presentation. These are the contents of the presentation. And guilt is बुरा लगना ना, खराब लगना. So मुझे पता है मुझे आइसक्रीम नहीं खाना है, पर मैंने खा लिया, अब मुझे बुरा लग रहा है, मैं क्या करूँ? That is guilt, in simple words. It's slightly different from shame, but let's right now focus on guilt. So it's a bad feeling. It's a feeling that you've done something wrong which you should not have done, and you can't undo it. कुछ भी करके I can't do anything about what I've done. So that's the feeling of guilt, which I've already explained. It's बुरा लगना, it's खराब लगना कि अब क्या करूँ? अब कुछ भी करने से I can't undo what I've done. अब क्या करूँ? What next? What further? That's your emotion of guilt. So this book talks of different types of guilt. I thought it's very interesting. Even we can use this concept in a non-bariatric context. So there are lots of guilt. I'll just talk about any 2 or 3 of them. I'll not talk about everything in the interest of time. Positive guilt अच्छी चीज़ है, इसको पकड़ के चलते हैं साथ में. Positive guilt is so इतना ही बुरा लगना so that you don't do that mistake again. That's positive guilt. So guilt is good. It's not bad. Though I called it counterproductive 3 minutes back. It is still good. अच्छा है, because it will help me to not do things that I don't want to do. But that is the first type, which is positive guilt. So how much guilty do you feel? Do you feel guilty enough to not repeat the mistake? Then that guilt is helpful. You don't have to do anything to bury that guilt. You can carry it with you because it is helping you stay on track on your weight loss program. So that's your positive guilt. Suppressed is, again, as the word suggests, something that you're not willing to express it out, or you're not even sometimes consciously aware. Disguised is hidden, so there's an ulterior thing. You're behaving in ways and you don't know it's because of a disguised guilt. I mentioned shame is different from guilt. So shame is more of an emotion which is related to the environment or the context. I'm feeling shameful because other people also know what I've done. लोगों को भी पता है कि मैंने ऐसे किया. तो shame is more extrinsic or external or related to the environment. Religious guilt, okay? So my CMS team may not say, but in my general reading in the environment, thanks to Google and general books, I think non-vegetarian food is good for me if I need more proteins. But maybe I have a religious guilt because I'm not eating non-vegetarian food because I'm following a cultural space. So that's a religious guilt. So we have childhood guilt. We have, as parents, so many people will have a parental guilt because as parents, you want to do your best for your children. But sometimes you have your limitations, so you think you're not doing your best. So you feel guilty about not giving your child the best things that you would like to give. Survivor guilt. It's very simple to understand by the name itself. Affluence guilt. Okay, so it's not my mistake that I'm born with a silver spoon, but what am I supposed to do about it? Caregiver's guilt. So you're a caregiver for somebody, and then again the feeling that you're not able to give your best. So there are different types of guilt. But we'll look at 1 or 2 only, which are relevant to our objective of being here together, which is your guilt for handling your weight loss. What are the qualities that are going to help you? There are lots of them. I've just shortlisted. Okay, one is how much you love yourself and how you love yourself in spite and despite your success and failure. So, like somebody here may say that, okay, I lost weight and so I love myself. So technically ये गलत है. You can love yourself even if you have not lost weight. Your love for self is not dependent on weight loss. Okay, even if I'm still 127 kgs, जो मेरा weight था before surgery, I can still love myself. So how can you love yourself, or self-esteem is a degree to which you like or dislike yourself, irrespective of success or failure. जब सक्सेस मिलता है तो सबको अच्छा लगता है, बट फेलियर मिलता है तो लाइक डू यू डिजोन योर सेल्फ, राइट? सो दैट्स वन क्वालिटी आई वॉन्ट यू टू थिंक अबाउट. Humility is one of the most beautiful qualities you can develop because it tells you you are not perfect. Because it tells you it's okay to ask for help. Because it tells you that you can practice gratitude and count your blessings. So humility, मतलब पाँव ज़मीन पर रखो, भले हम 12th फ्लोर पे हैं अभी, फिर भी पाँव ज़मीन पर रखो ना, लाइक क्यों इतना हवा में उड़ना है. So it's nice to be humble, it's nice to practice humility. It allows you room to make mistakes. It doesn't throw you off into guilt because then you have a perfectionist streak in your personality and you're like, how can I make a mistake? मैं खुद काउंसलर हूँ, मैं खुद ये गलती कैसे कर सकती हूँ? अरे काउंसलर तो अभी बनी है 20 साल पहले, लेकिन 40 साल पहले तो इंसान बनी हूँ ना. आई एम अ ह्यूमन बीइंग फर्स्ट एंड अ काउंसलर लेटर. So it's okay to make mistakes. And trust and empathy. So trust and empathy will help you develop a positive relationship with yourself. I'm not talking of interpersonal trust and empathy, I'm talking of intrapersonal trust and empathy. Can you develop trust and empathy with yourself as an individual? That will help you to look at guilt positively. जो first point था, positive guilt. We are not saying guilt नहीं होना चाहिए. We are saying उतना ही होना चाहिए जितना helpful हो. जिससे ज़्यादा, it's like stress, eustress and de-stress. Eustress is helpful. It gives us optimal performance. De-stress or distress is negative. So what are the key life skills? 4 ही चीज़ें हैं यहाँ पे. Key life skills which will help you to manage your guilt well. One is moral intelligence. Now this is a new word. About 10 years back this word has been coined. पहले it used to be only social intelligence, then it was emotional intelligence, then was spiritual intelligence, and ये नया word है, ये market में नया गरम गरम आया है. इस word को बोलते हैं moral intelligence. So moral intelligence is your sense of right and wrong. Okay, so there are some universal values, no? Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, all these great philosophers have spoken of universal values. Whether you are in UK or in US or in Australia or Canada or Asia, सब जगह honesty is still the best policy. सब जगह justice prevails. सब जगह it's peace that we are looking forward to. So these are universal values and some are cultural values. What is your sense, your conscience guiding you on right and wrong? So that's your moral intelligence. How do you use moral intelligence to avoid the negative guilt? Rational thinking, I can do a 3-hour workshop on rational thinking. इतना इसमें content है बताने के लिए. But 3 minutes में if I have to summarize it, understand the difference between logic and illogical thinking patterns. Okay, so any form of overgeneralization. मैं हमेशा ऐसे करता हूँ, हमेशा is an overgeneralization. अब हमेशा ऐसे नहीं करते हो, शायद हफ्ते में 4 बार ऐसे किया आपने, पर अब बोलते हो मैं हमेशा ऐसे ही करती हूँ. That हमेशा is irrational, it's not rational. या मेरे साथ ही हमेशा ऐसे क्यों होता है? आपके साथ ही नहीं होता है, सबके साथ होता है, पर आपको लगता है कि आपके साथ ही होता है. All these overgeneralizations, dichotomous thinking, all or none principle, मतलब बहुत सारी हमारी सोचने के तरीके irrational होते हैं, which puts us in a guilt. I can never do my weight loss because हमेशा मैंने put on किया. अरे पर हमेशा weight loss भी तो किया है फिर से, put on किया है तो it's a swing, right? It's going up and down. So you just need to think rationally. Communication has to be assertive. सिर्फ लोगों के साथ नहीं, खुद के साथ भी. आप सिर्फ यू आर नॉट लर्निंग टू से नो टू अदर्स, यू आर लर्निंग टू से नो टू द इरेशनल डिमांड्स ऑफ योर ओन. सो दैट्स असर्टिव कम्युनिकेशन विद सेल्फ. एंड इमोशनल मैनेजमेंट, यहाँ पे काउंसलर है श्रेया, you can seek professional help. There is absolutely nothing wrong in taking professional help for emotional management. Even if you're 50 or 60 or 70 years old, it's okay. It doesn't say that you're not good enough. It just says that you're committed to your growth and that's why you're taking professional help. Please see the CMS counselor for emotional management. इसमें कोई मतलब there's nothing to feel ashamed or awkward of. How do you manage your emotions? She made a presentation today on stress eating. So you acknowledge, हाँ मैं करता हूँ या करती हूँ stress eating, but I don't know how to figure it out. Help me out. So manage our emotions. See, our rational brain is very young. If you look at the evolution of, I'm not a doctor, but my general reading says, I'm not a medical doctor, but my general reading says our rational brain has developed in the last few hundreds of years. So earlier it was more of the emotive brain that was more operational, like the amygdala part of the brain, which is the emotional part. The neocortex and the logical brain, thoda naya, it is still developing, it's still evolving. So if you go back to even our scriptures, or if you look at a very spiritual angle also, it's your emotional energy that's driving your behavior more than your rational energy. Your emotional management is absolutely imperative for managing your weight loss or in general. So how do you, so there's this just an abbreviation in the book which I thought is interesting, dream kit, dream repair kit. कुछ आपने गलत खा लिया, या आपने एक्सरसाइज नहीं किया, या आपने प्रोटीन शेक नहीं पिया, या कुछ भी आपने गलत किया, तो हाउ डू यू मेक श्योर कि आपकी गिल्ट ट्रिप पे आप नहीं जा रहे हो. डैमेज द असेसमेंट, क्या हुआ है उससे मुझे, फिजिकल लॉस, इमोशनल लॉस, सोशल लॉस, फाइनेंशियल लॉस, व्हाट इज द डैमेज दैट हैज़ हैपेंड. रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बाय चार्टिंग मतलब हु इज़ रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर दिस. क्या इसकी 100% रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी मेरी है? क्या वो फार्मासिस्ट की गलती है कि उसने स्टॉक नहीं रखा था, ना वॉज डिपेंडेंट कि आई गेट माई प्रोटीन बार फ्रॉम देयर? या इसमें मेरे मेहमानों की गलती है कि उन्होंने आके मुझे फोर्स किया टू बिंज ईट और टू ईट हाई कैल फूड? या मेरे कुक की गलती है कि उसने ऑयल? हु इज़ रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर व्हाट हैज़ हैपेंड? ट्राई टू यूज़ अ परसेंटेज सिस्टम. ठीक है, ये जो हुआ है, लाइक लास्ट 1 week आई हैव बीन ऑफ माई डाइट and I take 51% responsibility for that, because there is something in my situation which could be a macro stressor, कुछ भी serious issue हो सकता है जो मेरे कंट्रोल में नहीं है. So I say okay, 20% ये situation की गलती है यार, I can't do anything, I'm too stressed out. But 51% क्योंकि it is my, like somebody was saying, your liver, your kidney, your lungs. So it's my hand and my mouth. I'm deciding what I'm going to put in my mouth. So I'm taking responsibility for it. Ethics, moral intelligence वाला point है वो, review your ethics. Amends to arrange. Okay, so what do I need to do now? People, जो हो गया है ना वो हो गया है, अभी कुछ भी करने से we can't undo, we don't have a time machine to travel back in the past and change what we have already done. There is no point in crying over spilt milk. What can I do now to manage the situation better is the only rational way to look at any situation. And how do you manage your feelings? The best resource here for managing your feelings would be a counselor from the CMS team, which I highly recommend all of you to utilize, because we think we have sometimes a notion कि हमें सब पता है, but actually हमें सब पता नहीं होता है. Humility, remember, humble, be humble and take help to manage your feelings if you don't know. Now, guilt tripping is a concept where other people put you in a guilt. Okay, so it's not you're going on a guilt trip with yourself, where other people make you feel guilty. In your family, somebody will say, तुम तो रहने दो, तुमसे तो ये सब कभी नहीं होगा, तुम्हारा तो डिसिप्लिन 2-4 दिन के लिए ही होता है. So there'll be so many people जो हमको ताने मारते हैं, जो हमको सुनाते हैं कि हाँ पैसा बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया ना, कुछ अभी और कुछ शॉपिंग करने को बचा नहीं तो सर्जरी टेबल पे जाके बैठ गए. You know, like, yeah, I'm sorry, it's a bit raw that I'm talking, but maybe some people can relate to me. Like, you know, we have people who push us onto a guilt trip. हाँ, अब नेक्स्ट सर्जरी कौन सी करनी? लाइपोसक्शन. हाँ, अभी बाकी सब हो गया ना, सो अभी यहाँ से कट करवाना है, वहाँ से करो, अभी और क्या काम है तुमको? पैसे कमाओ तो कहीं ना कहीं उड़ाने हैं. See how people are trying to put you in a guilt for you doing what you think or you know what is right for you. That is guilt tripping, when other people are pushing you onto a guilt trip. So you just need to understand where to block that influence. Okay, the things in your environment are not in your control. What you're going to tell me, I can't control that, but whether I need to take it or leave it is in my control. So have some of your own strategies. I think I'm going to relate this to again something in Shreya's presentation where she spoke of the rule of 5. Okay, what activities can you do, what things you can do, what places you can go to, what people do you have, 5 people on your list where you're going to vent out to your go-to resources. Okay, so I was thinking, you know, when she was making the presentation, I was thinking, who are my 5 people? And मेरे 3-4 लोग तो CMS टीम से ही भर गए, तो एक ही जन बचा, तो मैंने हस्बैंड को डाल दिया वो लिस्ट में. ठीक है, so Dr. Goel, Dr. Madhu Goel, Shravani, and now Shreya. Chinmayi used to be there, but now I can't disturb her, she's too far away. So Shreya, so 4 लोग तो CMS टीम के. Yes, I'll continue. So, and 5th is my husband, Vidyanand Joshi. So this is my go-to list, 5 resources for guilt tripping or for any other emotional venting out or any need or any catharsis. So जो problematic guilt है, इसको हम shame strategy, like how do we handle the guilt when we are already experiencing the guilt. सबसे पहले shame और guilt को अलग करो. Shame is what you feel in public or because of public environment, and guilt is what you feel internally. So सबसे पहले shame and guilt को अलग करो. So now I'm a part of this team, and I go out on the street and I'm eating something which I know I'm not supposed to eat, and somebody from this team, as bad luck would have, कुछ गलत करते तो हमेशा लोग मिलते हैं, So somebody from the team will see me and will click a picture. And I'm going to feel very embarrassed because I'm setting a wrong example. So the public embarrassment is a shame. मुझे गिल्ट नहीं हो पर शेम हो, या दोनों भी हो सकते हैं. So first I need to segregate what is my guilt and what is my shame, and I need to heal the shame. Okay, so I need to give myself a positive talk to say it's okay, you're a human being, you're not a counselor all the time, you're a human being first, and it's okay that you gave into a craving once in a while. So I'm cutting off the shame. Analyzing the guilt, वो ड्रीम रिपेयर किट का जो स्लाइड था, that dream repair kit steps I will use to analyze my guilt. Make amends, what I've already explained, you can't undo what you've done, now what you can do. And empower yourself. Empower yourself is through those three qualities जो मैंने दिखाए थे, which is loving yourself, which is high self-esteem, which is practicing humility, practicing empathy, and practicing trust. अब ये सब तो हो गया, अब ये guilt का करे क्या? Guilt तो है हमारे पास, so the smartest thing to do with your guilt is to convert it into goals. For that, your guilt has to be a positive guilt. Only then you can convert it into goals. Now you need to have an accountability partner. I've bounced off this idea earlier also with some people. Accountability partner is a buddy who helps you to stay on track with your weight loss program. Okay, so I have my husband, or I have somebody from the CMS team, or anybody from the CMS group I reach out to, okay, will you pair up with me as an accountability partner? So every day I report to you कि हाँ मैंने मेरा आज का एक्सरसाइज किया, हाँ मैंने मेरा आज का डाइट फॉलो किया, हाँ मैंने आज का 5 minutes meditation किया. You don't have to get into a long chat or a conversation. You just put a one-liner reporting which helps you to stay on track, so you're converting your guilt into goals. Writing down, I think again Shreya, I'm going to use a lot of your content. She spoke of writing down your emotional journal or a food journal, where she said write down about your moods when you're eating. Similarly, write down your guilt. Okay, what exactly you're feeling, how you're feeling, etc. Convert it into goals. Now didn't have time to take a picture and put it here. In my house, cupboard पे मैंने एक magnets को एक board में लिख के रखा है that I am guilty because in the past I have for few days or weeks have not taken my medicines. I'm guilty about that. तो मैंने उसमें अभी present goal क्या लिखा है? Now on I'm taking my medicines every day. I'm giving you an example that I've converted my guilt into a goal. फिर मैंने लिखा it's stuck up on my board every day morning I wake up to this. फिर उसमें second point मैंने लिखा है I am guilty because for many weeks I have not followed my diet. फिर मैंने एक table है on the other side I have written it's okay now I am following my diet properly. And third point मैंने लिखा है कि I am guilty that I have not been exercising at all. And मैंने वो table ये इस तरफ लिखा है column के it is okay because now I am exercising regularly. So I'm acknowledging my guilt, I'm not running away from it, but I'm converting it into a goal. एक management में SMART goals करके abbreviation होता है. SMART is specific, M is measurable, A is achievable, R is realistic, and T is time bound. So make a SMART goal. Make a process oriented goal, don't make an outcome oriented goal. So if your goal is I'm going to lose 10 kgs in a week, instead having a goal that I'm going to exercise 6 days in a week and eat 3 healthy meals every day and 1 less healthy, not unhealthy, less healthy snack. That's a process oriented goal which you can make a SMART goal out of it instead of having an outcome oriented goal. Release your guilt out of your system. For that you can see a counselor. For that you can work on yourself with these points. You can use any book, self-help book which helps you with techniques of of going through your guilt and releasing it. So there are different things you can do to release your guilt out of the system. How do you stay guilt-free? Boost belief in yourself. The word belief is self-belief. Self-belief is self-love. Self-love is self-esteem. That first point, which is your quality, which is going to help you stay mentally healthy and physically healthy. So boost your self-belief. Sharpen your skill sets. Like when you come for a support group like this, you're sharpening your skills. You're learning some techniques. Like in today's presentation, I wanted to share, but I was just thinking through it. Another point to what Shreya was explaining about managing your cravings, or mindful eating rather, mindful eating. Our earlier counselor Chinmay had taught us one apple test. So I was like, okay, we are sharpening our skills by learning these things. So she said, the apple test is always carry an apple with you. And if you think you're hungry, eat that apple. If you don't feel like eating the apple, but you feel like eating something else, that means it's psychological hunger and not physiological hunger. Yeah, the Apple test. And it's such a smart thing to remember, naam se Apple test. But the credit of this goes to Chinmay. I learned it from her. It's so beautiful. And actually, every day I carry an apple in my bag because it works so well. It works. It's very nice and it's easy to remember the Apple test. सच्ची में भूख लगी है तो ये खाओ ना, ये नहीं खाना है कुछ और खाना है मतलब भूख नहीं लगी है, मतलब your mind is playing games with you, mind is playing tricks with you. Prevent a burnout. People, I don't know if this is unique about Mumbai and New York and London or it's true everywhere in the world, that we are so used to a fast-paced life that we reach burnout earlier than expected. Okay, can you just push yourself back, do some breathing, take time out for yourself, and just avoid or at least prolong, if you can't avoid it totally, a burnout. Burnout is when you're getting stressed out beyond normal levels and your life comes to a standstill because you have reached a psychological burnout. Get creative and forgive oneself. Again, all these things are things you can achieve either independently or you could achieve with the help of a counselor. I'm giving you lots of work. Your calendar is going to be full very soon. Okay, so this is the author whose content I have used for this presentation. This is not my content. And this is me, of course, my mobile WhatsApp number, my email ID, everything I've shared on this presentation. If anybody needs to connect, touch base, reach out, share some idea, ask some question, give some feedback, absolutely anything. These are my coordinates. Thank you very much.